Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home open just about set to go. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. What's the word on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
There's a strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Marte, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Puts it away for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Suarez checks his swing. Now it appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and misses, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Ripped, but it curls foul. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals. Oh, look at the stop. The flip to second. A sensational double play. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park. 2nd inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch misses. Del Castillo measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Well struck right field. Judge going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And it's caught for the out. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. And that clips the inside corner. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was one win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ball one to Bogaerts. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Pavin Smith. Vasquez back to work. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger brings it in, and there's 1 down. So up next, Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. 2 on, 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Ball, inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes a nice running catch. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's down and away. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the DH, Jake Cronenworth. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And it looks like trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Jose Iglesias in the box, lays off for ball 1. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, Manson.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. McCarthy pulls it in on the run. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0. Luis Ariz stands in. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
What a stop. Off-balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in San Diego, here's the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaches for it and brings it in. Here's Gurriel. Flied to right his first time. Gurriel gets a piece. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ball 1 there. And now 2-2.
2-2.
That's down and in.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
No,
that one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Petco Park. And here comes Bellinger.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Bouncer to second. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Machado. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Austin Wells, the next up for the Padres. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Pavin Smith. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's a ball.
And 1-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. And the count's even at 2. Good eye right there.
Allowing this 3-ball count down in the ball game. You've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Try to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hampson at second with nobody out. That one the other way. Bogarts fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hauls it in for the out. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ripped into center, base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely.
They kept the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Doubled his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Naylor. 2 up, 2 down. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. And here's pinch hitter coming on. Randall Grichuk.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And there's a ball.
No strike.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Grichuk gets his lead at first with nobody out. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's under it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. That one almost got him.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Here's Garrett Hampson. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. This one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Fought back to work. Just off the inside edge. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now. Luis Arias digs in now. That catches the corner. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
And it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good.
Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. Bangs off the wall. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more back. Spin. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the end.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And he drops it down the third baseline. Machado throws to first in time. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled away. And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone off the LED board. That did some damage. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. So one out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball one. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long